All right, I'm here at the Boyson's Amateur Club. Violet, welcome to SA Boxing Talk. Firstly, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You're going to get a first taste of what it's like to go to a South African Boxing Championships. How are you feeling ahead of the whole experience?
I'm actually feeling very excited, very confident, and I believe that I'm going to come home with that gold.
I mean, you got a whole bunch of great coaches, other boxers that have been at the championships previously. Have you spoken to them about the experience?
Yes, because I was curious about how it's going to be like, and the accommodation, and you're like asking like all these questions. So yeah.
And how long have you been in boxing as a total for?
Probably for about a little over a year and a half.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to go to the South African Championships after a year and a half, what have you done so far in the amateur ranks? Have you just been winning fight after fight?
Yes, I've had 5 fights, 4 wins and 1 loss. Yeah.
Right. Talk me through your career, because I know it's obviously just begun. When was the loss? When were the 4 wins? In which order?
So my first 2 fights I won, and then my 3rd fight is when I lost, and I was with a different club. And I was struggling a bit with the coaches, and so afterwards I left that club and joined Boyson's. And when I joined Boyson's, about a month after, I fought and I won that fight. Then I went on to my next fight, which was last year in October, and I went on to win that fight with a first round stoppage. And that's been so far the fights that I've had.
And out of all of those experiences, which one did you learn the most from?
Definitely the loss. The loss taught me a lot. Taught me that you can't just put your feet up on the table and just relax and think that you're just going to walk into the fight and win just off of just being average. My first fight also taught me a lot, because I actually really got the taste of what it's like to be in the ring and what it actually takes to even get in there and have a big heart and continue fighting even though you think that you're losing.
Yeah, so all of that experience and now this big experience coming up, and kind of don't want to put too much pressure on you, but I mean, what have you mentally prepared yourself for?
I've mentally prepared myself for.
Have you made it a big deal for yourself? Like, do you wish to place? Like, I know everyone wants to win gold, right? Yeah. But I mean, do you put that pressure on yourself that like you have to get it, or are you just going?
For me, it's more so just showing off my best skills in the ring, and if that gets me gold, then it gets me gold. If it gets me silver, then you learn from it. But obviously, you can't just go there and aim for just silver. Everybody comes in the competition wanting gold, and based off their skills, that's where they get ranked, either bronze, silver, or gold. Yeah.
I wanted to ask, female boxing, it's sort of on the rise at the moment. Do you have any sort of idols, heroes in the game?
In the amateurs, it's currently Alicia Mendoza. She's qualified for the Olympics recently after trying to qualify, I think twice she did, and didn't get in. And then on her 3rd try, she went to Bangkok a few weeks ago and won her tickets to the Paris Olympics. So I look up to her. And then in the pros, it's Katie Taylor, because she was also in the Olympics in 2012, and her fighting style's one of my favorites.
One of your favorites. Are you similar in fighting style to her? Is that do you like who would you like in your style to?
My style is definitely more closer to Alicia Mendoza's, because she's very quick on her feet and very agile and a bit of a pressure fighter. And in all my fights, I've been always putting pressure. So yeah, hers is the closest. Hers is the closest to yeah.
If you're looking at your life, I mean, are you 17, 18? How old are you?
I turned 18.
You just turned 18.
Yeah.
And where do you want to go with this boxing career? Do you want to take it a full time?
I'm going to probably stay in the amateurs. I'm not really ready to go pro, because I'm not really sure about it and all that. And right now I enjoy being in the amateurs, and I look to fighting overseas to get the taste of other styles. And yeah, so I'm looking to go further above nationals, maybe go to like Africa Games and stuff like that, going to women's championships, world championships and all of that. Yeah.
I mean, that's lofty ambitions. Do you look at the Olympics? Maybe not this one, the next one.
Possibly, actually, yes, definitely.
That'll be in about 4 years' time.
Yeah. Yes, I do look up to that. Yeah.
And then, do you have the aspirations of becoming professional one day?
As of yet, not really.
Okay.
More so, my mind's still in amateurs, and my heart is still there for the amateurs.
And in terms of like after school, once you've matriculated, what do you want to do with your personal life?
Well, people always ask you that question, and I'm always not really sure. But I plan on definitely doing linguistics studies and studying 2 additional languages, foreign languages, so that I could be able to travel to those countries and possibly work there.
All right. So you want to travel. So that's a definite. So you're going to be going down to Durban now, and obviously looking to win. But I mean, you're going to learn at the same time. What's your prediction? I'll put it that way.
My prediction for myself.
Yeah.
Definitely gold.
Okay.
100%. Yes.
Okay. So the confidence levels are there.
Confidence is very much up there. Very much up there. It's been like that since the beginning of the year. I've set my eyes on it. It's been the goal for the past year and a half since I started boxing. I told myself, gonna win that gold. From the first time I stepped in the ring, I was like, in my head, I'm like, we're going for that gold.
Yeah. Well, I want to wish you all the best in Durban. Go for it, get gold. Just lastly, do you want to send any thank yous, any shout outs to anybody?
I would like to say thank you to my mother for always taking me to these trainings, and even sometimes training with us in the classes and sparring with me. She spars with me, like, that's crazy because you don't really... I don't really know, eh?
Okay.
And I'd also like to thank my brother as well for always going on runs with me in the morning and making sure that I'm staying there with the peak level of fitness, and thanking my coaches as well for always also keeping me nice and sharp, making sure that everything's going as planned, and always arranging tournaments and pushing for fights, finding fights, spending late nights up looking and searching. And I would also like to thank Mickey, because she's always there to push you even more, and also there to assist. Like if you have a hard time getting to trainings and stuff, she always drives around and picks up everyone. They're always giving transport, and that actually means a lot. So yes, I would like to thank those people.